What's going on, everyone? This is your boy AshTheMan, and thank you so much for tuning in. So in this discussion video, we're going to be talking about Gleipnir Season 1. Again, with these discussions, it kind of covers everything, pros and cons, review, what I like and dislike, everything and all that good jazz in this video. And before I go ahead and continue, don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, do all that good jazz, and don't forget to hit me in the comments below or what you guys thought about Gleipnir Season 1. So let's definitely start off with it. Gleipnir is definitely a unique situation. And when I mean a unique situation, man, is when you take a look at it, you see this like fuzzy like bear suit and sitting there like, okay, why is this guy showing in this bear suit? Well, here we go. The plot pretty much consists of this guy drinking this special juice that came out of this vending machine that comes from this alien, and he's able to transfer it into a bear figure suit. Now, what's crazy about this suit is that people can enter the suit by pulling the zipper down and going to this flesh-like suit and being able to control them or even unlock some hidden things, and that's the plot. But there's more to it. They have to collect 100 coins to be able to make the wish that they needed to do, and that's what the alien guy is. He doesn't exactly show his true form, but he took the form of a guy, and he was very interested in human culture. You know, like he read these comic books of these awesome things, and he pretty much came up with the idea that if you collect these 100 coins for me, of which his ship crashed and scattered all over this forest, he will grant you any wish. Now, pretty much, Suichi is the main protagonist. He's the guy that turns into this suit-like thing. Eventually, he meets Claire, who was trying to burn the building down, suicide, but eventually he saved her. She ended up, realizing that this guy can turn into it. They go into this partnership and trying to retrieve these 100 coins. Now, we do meet what is supposed to be the villain of season 1, which is Elena, which is Claire's sister. She's pretty much is in the center of everything that they trying to do, because for one, Claire's parents was murdered, and Elena pretty much take the blame for that. So Claire is pretty much kind of like out for revenge. Suichi, like he pretty much turned into the suit and wonder why he can turn into it. He doesn't know. So all that ties into Elena, and that's how pretty much it starts off. And honestly, the plot a little bit weird. Some people like it, some people don't. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm just saying it's a weird plot. But for the most cases, let's break this down a little bit. Let's talk about graphics. Graphics is pretty much there, like high definition. You really don't get no type of like weird animations in there. Everything is really good with that. Now, when you talk about sound quality definitely meets like a sort of like a gloomy tune, but in a good way. Like the gloomy tune that it fits in there fits the anime, because it's definitely like situations that this anime goes into, and it's a lot. So it definitely fits the gloominess that you're going to feel throughout the whole season. Now, when we talk about story, because the plot is there, but what about the actual story? Like what's going on? Honestly, the story is kind of like everywhere. And what I mean kind of everywhere, it's at points it could sit well, but at points it can't, because there's so much going on. Like Suichi got missing memories, Claire trying to figure out what's going on. Elena has her own objective, in which if you definitely like watch like the last few episodes, she really doesn't strike you as a villain anymore. That's the crazy thing. So it's a lot more things to go on. And then when they talk about the past, in which they kind of reveal of what like transpired and into like one of the guys that they introduced, showing him murdering a friend, who they friend witnessed the other friend commit her suicide, and then she ended up like taking the identity of her. He didn't know, and that's why he murdered her. So that's a mystery in itself. And then he's in the center of it, which now you have this ghost who's attracted to like the memories and some type of despair with them, and she removes Suichi's memories so that he doesn't remember it, and she doesn't come in there, because eventually people disappear. So story is kind of a mess. I mean, I'm being honest with you. Besides, like, the good action, the good graphics quality, the story is just here and there, and it kind of rubs me the wrong way that it does that, because it introduces so much plot in there, and they could have definitely took it slow, because that's another thing. It took a fast pacing. Like, I felt like they wasn't on something long enough to really, like, kind of like enjoy it, and that's kind of crazy. And which brings me to like another con, because of course, like, when I'm talking about the story, that's a con in itself. But I don't know, I can't really say this is a con. I'm gonna say it's kind of like a here and there thing. Like, it's good and it's bad at the same time. Like, the last episode was the anime original. It wasn't from the actual manga. They kind of did it because they're not sure if they're going to get a season 2, in which for what is looking for, the kind of feedback they're getting, it's most likely they're going to get a season 2. It just won't be later this year, and it might not be next year. It might be like early 2022 or late 2021. Let's hope that. But I think it's going to be a season 2. But they went with the anime original because they're not sure like how the audience is really engaging to it. And technically, if you look on YouTube, like, majority of the people who watch it, they pretty much found it entertaining. So, you know, that's great. And honestly, everything that we have said so far, I would definitely give it a good like 7.5 out of 10. Because the main thing that takes away from this is that the story is a mess, and they would want an anime original because to me, when somebody goes with an anime original and the story is not complete, to me, unless it really shows that the anime just wasn't doing well, in which this one was receiving like some positive feedback and people are interested in seeing the season 2, they should have definitely just continue on with the push of like the manga story instead of going with an anime original. That's just my opinion. Like, a lot of people think that they took a safe way. Honestly, I don't really like the whole safe way. Go with an anime original at the end because they're not sure how it's going to end. Nah, give us the actual story so we can definitely continue off, because if they get a season 2, episode 13 is like, it's not a void. It would never exist in the universe whatsoever. Like, for them to write that in would be terrible. So even though the episode was good, I will say that episode 13 was good, but you got to think about it. If it never existed, then they won't acknowledge it. It's the same thing that they did with Shield Hero, because technically Shield Hero last episode was the anime original, because technically things did not happen like that with the other person joining the crew, and it's things that they left out, and they probably did that on purpose again because of the fact that, you know, they're not sure how people received it, because, you know, of course, Shield Hero at first people say that it was slow, but then eventually got good. But Gleipnir definitely was good since day one. It had a few episodes where it was kind of like slowing up and things like that. So it has its ups and downs, but overall it was a good experience, and I believe that it will get a season 2. But that's enough for that, and thank you guys again for definitely joining in for my Gleipnir episode, review of the whole season. Again, let me know what you guys think about in the comments below for season 1, and let me know what you guys really, really think. I just don't want you to say, hey, good job. Let me know what you guys think about season 1 of Gleipnir. Other than that, AshTheMan is out. Peace and enjoy your day.